One trend I think is exciting is that ASR is getting more accurate by companies focusing on specific markets or specific acoustic environments. So what we've learned in testing different ASR solutions is some are really great for a noisy environment, others are really great for a pristine production environment. So depending on the customer's end use case, ASR can be much more accurate because different companies are focusing in on specific environments. And also on markets, for example, natural language processing can be more accurate when the company's focused on a market where there's a certain vocabulary that's used a lot. So it's exciting to see those improvements in ASR.
The biggest trend really is the emergence of the smart speakers, such as Google Home and Amazon Alexa. In fact, I read recently that the Alexa Dot, the smaller one, is the biggest seller on the Amazon website, and also that the Google Assistant is running now on hundreds of millions of devices. But it's actually not the speakers that interest me so much as the actual assistants that are deployed on them, because there we have a technology that's been emerging over the last 20 or 30 years and is now coming into the mainstream, where we'll be able to have these assistants interacting with us in the home, in the car, when we're out and about, in all sorts of situations. And the technology is improving every day, really. Basically, there's a lot of work being done on this.
I'm really interested in what people are doing with data these days, with analytics and with AI, and how that data is, I think, moving from big data into smart data. I also feel like there's still a real need to have human eyes on that data in terms of both quantitative and qualitative measures. Because you got all these numbers running around, and what does it really mean and how do you act on them? And I think when you're looking at qualitative data, by which I mean, really looking at the individual experience, user interviews, doing things like customer journey mapping, doing things like usability testing, and then rolling that back into partnership with the big data. I think that's really where you get a more powerful experience, is by both the analytics and the human factor as well.
I think conversational IVR, or conversational speech, I think that is the biggest trend, applying a new methodology to what would have been an old school natural language implementation, or even DTMF, modernizing the IVR in general to be able to handle multiple channels and using natural conversations. Our customers and people want to interact with their voice. That's a huge trend.